taking a look at how users engage with political misinformation they come across on Twitter, there are two polar opposites that I have found while completing research. You have those who decide to speak out against misinformation and those who decide to further spread it, even when presented with factual information. Reviewing an article by Joe Penny, a study was conducted to analyze the way young people who post political content are influenced to do so in the context of controversial political leadership, such as Trump's presence on social media. Throughout this article, the authors detail a study that was conducted by performing a multi-platform analysis of users between the ages of 18 to 26 who had posted or reposted Trump-related content. A finding of the study was that people felt a strong need to counter inflammatory remarks made by Trump and to defend minority groups on social media, with Penny going on to state that one common pattern that emerged without prompting in all focus groups was participants articulating a sense of duty to use their voice on social media platforms to fight back against perceived political threats. However, the findings also showed that people felt more comfortable and compelled to share their support of Trump and his messages on social media due to his openness to sharing inflammatory remarks online. This is not coincidental, as we have seen a rise in aggressive and violent posts online. As stated in an article by Tae-yoon Kim, it is particularly concerning because violent political rhetoric can widely spread through the communication network on social media, amplifying its negative effects. In recent years, Twitter users have felt the dangerous effects that misinformation can have within political rhetoric, especially after the organization of the Capitol riot in 2021. With Kim further stating, violent political rhetoric on Twitter is closely related to offline contentious politics, spiking to its highest level in the days preceding the Capitol riot. Because of events like this and following Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter in 2022, the platform has seen a substantial decrease in users. In an article from NBC News, it is stated that the day after November 6th, X also saw 115,414 account deactivations, the most it has gotten since Musk took over ownership of the site, the research found. Additionally, several of the articles I've discussed so far show a prevalent pattern by detailing who is more likely to engage with misinformation online. An article by Shane Lin raises the point that there are two opposing reasons as to why someone might share a post, stating that they can share a post because they sincerely endorse the message. They can also do so because they really dislike it, sharing the message to mock or criticize it on their newsfeed. It is important to recognize that this is a prevalent factor when discussing the motive behind sharing a post. With that, Mosen Mosley and David Rand conducted a multifaceted study where they took a look at the characteristics of those who follow misinformation spreading accounts by analyzing a sample of 970 Americans that were equally distributed to both the Democratic and Republican parties, further detailing that their findings are in line with other research where conservatives are more likely to consume and believe misinformation. Going on to attribute this to, conservatives are more likely to follow the Twitter accounts of elites with higher fact-checking falsity scores. This factor is in line with previous discussions, as Trump is a prominent conservative figure who has been at the forefront of the political events talked through in video 2. In the next video, I will dive into the ways that you as a social media consumer can improve your overall experience online by being more aware about the misinformation that comes across your feed.